What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing the brand new next generation BMW 7 Series. So the 7 Series was recently refreshed by BMW, and next year they're finally going to completely redo this vehicle. There's going to be a brand new design on the interior as well as the exterior of the vehicle, a ton of new technology, as well as a bunch of different powertrains. I'm going to be covering all of that in today's video, so stay tuned. Before we begin this video, I just really quickly want to say if you guys are new around here and you like videos about cars, if you could press the red subscribe button on this video and hit the like button down below, it would really mean a lot. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first I'm going to be discussing the design of this vehicle. I'm going to be showing you guys very accurate renders, which are about 95% accurate to what the car is actually going to look like. On the front of the vehicle, on these renders, as you can see, there is a completely new design than the current 7 Series that we have right now. Now this design actually seems to be the direction which BMW is headed as far as their design goes. If you haven't watched my previous BMW videos about the other models such as the X7 and X8, those are going to be in the description of the video down below. But pretty much the refreshed X7 is about to come out, and it's also going to have the split style headlights, and the X8 is also a brand new SUV, a coupe style SUV that BMW is making, and that also has these split style headlights. Looks like the 7 Series is going to be following the footsteps of the SUVs, and it's going to have the same exact split light design. As far as the side profile of this vehicle goes, we're probably not going to get too many differences, probably just different body lines to change up the look of the vehicle. We're also going to get more advanced door handles. We're going to get like the pop-out ones that most modern cars are doing nowadays, rather than just the regular ones that most cars have had for the longest time. We're also going to get a bunch of new rim options, just like most cars do, along with a new generation whenever it comes out. And now talking about the rear of this vehicle. On the rear, we're probably also going to get a completely different and new design. As you can see from the renders, we have two thin lights going from either side, almost to the middle of the vehicle. This design is very similar to what BMW has been doing nowadays with pretty much all their vehicles, such as the X4, the X6, and even the new X8, which is coming out, is going to have similar lights like this. Let me know what you guys think about these ones. Personally, I think the rear still doesn't look that good. I'm not really liking the design of this vehicle, but it does look better than the front of the vehicle for sure. As far as the interior of this vehicle goes, we don't have much information at all about what it's going to look like. We don't have any hints or leaks or anything from BMW or any websites, and we don't have any spy shots of it either. But from what we can assume and what I really think it's going to look like, it's most likely something like this, what's on screen right now. These are the interiors of the new BMW i4 and the BMW iX, both electric SUVs, and this is what new BMW interiors are starting to look like. And from what we know in the past, we can assume it's going to have this interior, and here's why. We talked about the grills of the cars previously in this video, how one model got it and then a second model got it, and now slowly a lot of other models are starting to get it as well. Same with the rear lights of this vehicle. First a couple models had it, and now pretty much all of their models have this similar type of design. So with BMW, usually when one model gets something, all the other models start getting it as well. And now we have this new interior creeping up in some new BMW models, so I'm 90% sure that this new 7 Series is going to adapt this type of interior as well. It's going to go from the gauge cluster and the one screen design that BMWs have right now to just big screen designs. We're going to have two big screens, one for the gauge cluster, one for the navigation and other things. It really reminds me of the Mercedes-Benz interiors. Alright, and now discussing some of the engine options for the new BMW 7 Series. So the current base model 7 Series, which is the 740i, has a 3-liter inline-6 engine. This one makes around 335 horsepower, and for the next generation we can expect the same exact thing or something very similar, around a 3-liter 6-cylinder engine, but the horsepower should be increased to about 350 to 360 horsepower. Above this one we can probably expect to see the same thing again, but just a hybrid version of this. A lot of new cars are starting to make hybrid versions and you know, just adding electric motors and batteries into their vehicles and making plug-in hybrids, things like that. So the one above this one, we can expect to see something around 400 horsepower, and we can see a hybrid variant of the BMW 7 Series. And for the current generation BMW 7 Series right now, the third highest one that we have is the 745e. This one is a 389 horsepower 3-liter 6-cylinder engine, but it does have an electric battery as well. This one is actually a plug-in hybrid version, and this version gets you about 16 miles of full electric range. So for the next generation, we can actually see a huge improvement on this one, and my prediction says that the next generation one, we're probably going to see a 450 to 500 horsepower plug-in hybrid version of the BMW 7 Series, and this one is not going to make 16 miles of electric range. Usually we have a lot better technology nowadays, even just within like 2 to 3 years we have a lot better technology. The new Toyota RAV4 does about 40 to 50 miles of full electric range, so I'm assuming this new BMW 7 Series we're going to get a plug-in hybrid version as well, which is going to make about 40 to 60 miles of electric range, which is going to be a huge difference and a huge benefit, as you will be able to drive the car on full electric. This will also help with torque, because whenever you have a full electric battery, and plug-in hybrid models of any vehicle usually are a little bit faster and have better torque as well, so that is also a huge benefit. Now with the current generation BMW 7 Series, we also have V8 versions of the vehicle, and we also have V12 versions of the car, the M760Li. Unfortunately, it's kind of sad news, but the V8 and the V12 are very unlikely to make it to next generation. This is because as time goes on, because of emissions regulations, cars having large engines is not really common anymore. More and more cars are starting to use smaller engines. The new Mercedes AMG models, even the C63 AMG for next generation, is not going to be using a V8 engine, and it's actually going to be using a 4-cylinder hybrid engine. They went all the way from 8 cylinders to 4 cylinders, so I highly doubt that BMW is going to keep the V8 or the V12. That's just how things are nowadays. But one piece of exciting news is that instead of these two, we're going to be getting a BMW i7, which is going to be a completely electric vehicle. It's not going to be plug-in hybrid or just a regular hybrid vehicle. It's going to be fully electric, and it's going to be offering around 300 miles of full electric range. It's also going to be making 536 horsepower, and this is going to be the electric version of the BMW 7 Series, and it's meant to compete with the Mercedes-Benz EQS, which is the electric version of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Obviously the BMW 7 Series biggest rival. And yeah, that pretty much covers all of the information about the BMW 7 Series that we do have. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and press like on the video, and don't forget to press the subscribe button on this video. I'm covering all types of car news and car information on this channel all the time, so if that's something that you like, a subscribe would really mean a lot. But yeah, that concludes all the information about the new BMW 7 Series that we do have. Let me know what you guys think about this vehicle that's about to come out. Do you like the design? What do you think about the potential powertrains? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.